It's Turp'n time, the show formerly known as the Fan Controlled Show, the official companion show to Fan Controlled Sports and Entertainment, the multi-league enterprise. That is you, the fans. I'm Jeff 211T Kanata, and I am joined by some of my favorite people on the planet. It's Josh McCouga and the commissioner himself, Ray Austin. Welcome, fellas.
Jeffrey.
What's up, Jeff? Yes.
It's Jeffrey. I thought that it was behind the scenes. Jeff was very close to not being on the show today, and he's here. And I thought that Jeff or Ray was going to have to do his welcome.
Yeah, I would have killed it, but you did a great job.
I'll do anything to prevent that, guys. Anything. I'll crawl over broken glass to get here. Josh,
yes,
I'm told it is approximately 1 billion degrees where you are.
Yeah, I'm going to be sweating this entire episode. I'm currently sitting on frozen peas. I have like a frozen bag of chicken nuggets in my back. It is so hot here, and our house doesn't have the main house has air conditioning.
They're not Tyson Anytizers on your back,
Jeff. I could cook the Anytizers on my back right now, especially the chili lime. So I'm just gonna be sweating out this entire show for the next hour.
Would the air go out, or what happened?
Yeah, it's all out. It's up here in the middle of nowhere. Everything just. So we're waiting, and like anything not in a major city, everybody's like, I don't know, we'll get to it whenever. Like,
well,
okay.
We got a big show for you, ladies and gentlemen. On top of McCouga Melt Watch, we got lots of stuff coming up for you. We got some guests. We got more trivia. Oh, speaking of trivia, our friend Josh McCouga, the master of trivia, should have been the new Jeopardy host. It's a Travis Shamockery that didn't happen. But lucky for you, ladies and gentlemen, he's here with his brilliantly constructed questions. And we do trivia every week. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be able to watch just the trivia segment debuting on YouTube every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, Jeff. It takes me a little while to write this up. The brain has to start working. You get those creative juices flowing. And we thought, why wait? Why just have it on one show when you can have it across multiple shows?
It's going to be amazing. This week, it's going to be weird, though, because I feel like all the questions are going to just be, why so hot?
I was going to ask, what would be an example of a question?
For this week's trivia?
Yeah.
We have this week we have fan controlled hoops taglines that I've been working on. Because we do the fan controlled hoops is an announcement, the big announcement that everybody's been waiting for, with dates and images and graphics and videos, names perhaps, right? All happens Wednesday of next week. 6 days away, Jeffrey. So
the
next
14th?
week's so next week's show is going to be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive.
This is new to me. So. All right, good luck, Josh.
Yep.
That is very exciting. The announcement of the announcement. The announcement we've all been waiting for of the announcement.
As you guys can hear, I have a co-host here today. She's sitting just off the screen. She wanted to be on.
She wants those chicken nuggets in your back.
She does. And she's not a fan of whatever Jeff just said. She's not a fan.
Well, that runs in the family.
That is baby talk. It's hot as hell.
Yeah, it is very hot. The other thing too, and Ray, I will say, you got in trouble and Patrick D's got in trouble because here's what happened. I texted Patrick, hey Patrick, can I tweet out? I just saw the image of the fan controlled hoops floor, and if there were doors at Pullman Yards, they would be blown off. Okay, because we really don't have doors there.
Okay? Yeah, of course.
So D said, yeah, tweet it. To which Khalif Adams responded, ooh, I want to see the picture. And so I thought Patrick would just text Khalif the picture, but instead he tweeted it to him. And then Ray took the picture and put it on his grid.
You know what? Because out of everybody, especially Soar is he's the major leaker. And we're always the first. Like you can tell, guys are like, oh, they get something, it just pops out. And when I saw D's hat, I was like, oh shit! Like, all right, well,
Game on.
game on, my turn.
Yes.
Not asking anyone, and yeah, we got chewed out. The Lauren was like, what the hell? What the
I was very excited to see it. I also retweeted that, and
it looked great, right?
it does look great.
It makes you. We just had a call today, and that's not it. Everybody that's seen FCF first, we had a whole bunch of ideas, and we throw them out there, and you guys seen all these drawings and renditions and whatever. But now, like, that's kind of our rendition, but you guys saw what we did in football, so it's pretty damn close. It's going to be pretty damn close to that.
Oh man, it's very
I saw this like Matrix like transformation from a classic basketball court into our court today, like a graphical animation, and I was like,
so sick.
Whew. Like it was pretty sexy. Not gonna lie, it was something. Yeah.
Wednesday the 14th. And then Thursday, the 15th, come back here because this show will be covering it in a big way. You know that we're going to be hyped for fan-controlled hoops, which we've known about for a long time, teased at the very end in the championship game of fan-controlled football season 2.0. Now we finally are going to get arrival date, deets. We want those deets. So stay tuned for that. Another thing you should be excited about is tomorrow, on the TO Celebrity Corner, the Tyreek Hill video is going to drop. Tyreek Hill, very fast man, very fast, very fast man.
It was the run heard round the world when he almost killed Jacob. I kind of felt really bad about that one.
That run period, him catching the ball, and even all I kept thinking was like every step he took was like, please do not let this man get hurt. No. But it was over like that, so it didn't matter. By the time the thought got to my brain, to my mouth, he was already gone.
His legs are faster than human thought.
Speaking of that play, did you see the so obviously Jameis Winston threw that interception to Tyreek Hill
right in the middle of the zone, like right linebacker zone. It was just like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Did you see his like ankles, elbows thing today? Did you see that video?
No.
He's like, listen, guys, your wrists, everything in your body is symmetrical. Your wrists are your ankles. Your elbows, those are your knees. Your shoulders are your hips. Everything is, and I was like, holy shit.
What's my neck?
Yeah.
It's your ass.
Oh, okay. All right. It's your tailbone, Jeff. It's And I'm starting to think, I'm like, that's the hokey. That's like the scientific hokey pokey.
That's the sports hokey
pokey. Amazing. So lots to look forward to. Also, Josh, we got some Discord questions, right? Fan Discord questions.
We do have some Discord questions, and Jeff, this week. Actually, wait. I think we have a promo video of the Tyreek Hill.
Cool.
Corner. Jim, do we have that video? But then let me get these Discord questions in.
I'm being told, maybe.
As everything. Oh yeah, here it comes. I think it's coming.
Who is this guy? Like the TO from doing abs in his driveway. This is not TO. Hey, TO, who are you?
Hey, I know the game.
Eat a Snickers right now. Come back.
Hey, I'll eat a Snickers right now.
Please,
I did not know you had jokes. I was expecting the speed. I was expecting the football and the IQ. I wasn't expecting the jokes.
You know what? My family has always told me I should do like part-time comedian. But I'm just scared. I'm scared to do stand-up. Really? I feel like I'd be terrible at it.
You'll be all right, man. You gotta make sure you got your material. It's all about the delivery. You know what I mean? You got your delivery down, and then like I said, if it gets silent, you gotta have a go-to joke.
I'm just gonna walk out at that point.
He'd be gone before anybody even knew it.
I like the TO is giving him stand-up advice. He was like, here's what you got to do as a season.
I'm talking about.
I did Kings of Comedy.
Said Tyreek has a joke bomb. There's just like a dust outline where Tyreek used to be on stage. Just
Yeah.
gone out of there.
He's a human cartoon.
Instead of to do, you hear. Pew.
Yep. Yeah.
Tyreek versus T.O. Sunkiss the God saying Tyreek versus T.O. in a 40-yard dash.
Man, I don't
Dash
think
to the Titans.
T.O. has
too.
anything else to prove at this point.
Yeah,
You
he
know what I'm
does. Jeff, he's got everything to prove.
What did you have to prove?
No, I got nothing. Really,
Yeah,
and truly,
yeah.
he's got nothing. Yeah.
I want to see Tyreek versus T.O. in a who eats the most Snickers challenge.
I'd like to see us like fan vote on who does stand up better because it sounds like
There you go.
T.O. is a seasoned veteran and
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill wants to be a stand up. His friends
Look,
tell him he should be.
And you, Josh, and you know, man, stand up is
not
a
easy.
monster, dude. That is you gotta be a trooper for that shit, right? That's not easy by no means.
Yeah.
But if
Talk about
Tyreek
taking a
Hill,
hit.
yeah,
Yeah, but how about being funny, Josh?
yeah, that's true.
Josh
too.
is still trying to be funny. Like, come on.
Oh, here's a good question. Treyas 10, Prime Vic.
Prime Vic, Tyreek, who wins?
Who wins? Tyreek Hill. I don't think. I mean,
You
Prime
think
Vic,
so?
huh?
And Prime in his prime?
yes.
Prime in his prime? Yeah.
Prime in his prime. You
Prime
think-
in his prime, I don't think anybody touches besides maybe Bo Jackson.
Yeah, I think Prime in his prime. I don't think Tyreek got that one.
No. Bo Jackson in his prime versus Prime in his prime. These are the kind of things that we need on like a Madden or like we do hologram runs of them at Fan Control Football. Like,
That's
like
cool.
a, do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we
40,
put Bo.
yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool.
That's a cool
Yeah,
idea.
man.
I love
Just
that.
gave some hologram, some guy that's like, I found out what this thing. Good job.
Oh man. All right, so I got these Discord questions. Now, here's the fun thing: is last week, one of our amazing fans suggested that we put up on the website things that fans suggest in Discord or on social media. We put them on the website. Fans vote, and the winner gets asked on the show, and then we
Love
have
that.
a nice little heated discussion about the question.
Love
Okay.
it. Love that.
So starting next week, it'll go out on Discord. So make sure you guys get in the Discord. This is your first time watching. Make sure you just join our Discord. It's a ton of fun. Follow us on all those social medias. Apparently, next week, our social medias will get a big overhaul, Jeffrey.
Oh my goodness.
A big boost of energy
Okay.
with all kinds of hoops.
Holy
stuff.
moly.
Stuff.
It's exciting.
It
Yeah.
was so much happening, Jeff.
Seems like a slam
Right?
dunk.
Yeah, it's loud.
Oh, well done. Okay, so start looking Friday and Monday for those questions to be up on the website, and then we'll answer those questions on Thursday. But I'm guessing after you see the Fan Controlled Hoops announcement, you're going to want to ask some more questions. So next week, make sure you guys tune in to this show, 3 p.m. Pacific. All right, here we go. Question 1. This one comes from our buddy Harry Dog, who said, "I want an FCF date and season 3.0 date. Tell the guys." Well, we just gave it to you. This Wednesday, you're going to know a ton. You're going to get dates, not actual dates. You guys have to go on Hinge or Bumble or whatever for that. This is dates on a calendar for Fan Controlled Hoops. All right. This one comes from Frosty. How great is Frosty, and what's the key to his success in calling offense? Was Frosty even in the top 10 of them?
Like what?
How great is Frosty? 7. out of what? You don't know.
Yep.
But I'm gonna go with 7.
7. I'm gonna give Frosty like a how and what is the key to his success on calling offense?
Stays
No
cool.
offense.
He stays
Yeah,
cool.
It's
Gotta stay cool.
vanilla and chocolate.
There you go. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that.
I like
That
it.
Frosty will never make it its way to the booth, Jeff. It'll never make it.
Ah, that is so true. That is so true.
Oh, Freddie Airmail with the best idea in a long time. This should be the name of the show this week. Wait,
And control
Fan
Control
dating.
dating app.
when?
Hey Frosty, my friend. Fan control dating app.
Didn't the
That's
guys
close.
try to do something like that? I think some of the players was trying to do something like that.
That is.
I think that only ends in tears. I think
Yeah,
that is.
I think that is bad.
I think that is the. That
But-
is a
but-
recipe
Yeah, we
for
can't be responsible for
destruction.
that.
If we live stream dating and people and fans control what is said and what is done in
Yeah,
taste,
Yeah.
I think someone came up with that. I can't. I have to remember because I think Jamil on a date or something was thrown out. Yeah, I remember.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like fan control dating if it is literally the athletes from the season that we get to control their dates. That's
Yes.
fun. That's fun.
Yes.
That would be great. I love that. That's hilarious.
Okay. Finally, from Freedom Fighter, what is a failed color scheme team name from FCF that you think the fans messed up on?
Blue.
Yeah, too many blues.
Too many blues.
Too many blues. That's the only really one. I think that's the only one.
Well, what was what the should have been Stars was up against something, remember? And then Drewski pulled his last second shenanigans and his fans came in and flooded the vote.
Yeah.
And got
I
it
don't recall what
switched.
that was though.
I missed
I do
that.
remember it being awesome, and I think we all liked it.
It was. I remember
Yeah.
too. Yep.
But I don't remember what it
Hot
was.
Shots. Freddie Airmail. Hot Shots.
Is that what it was? That's cool. I like hot shots.
I like Hot Shots. Now, however, SBS and Should Have Been Stars Nation did grow on me as the season went on. And I don't know if that had to do with Travell Calvin or Slade Jarman, but Should Have Been Stars did grow on me. And the fact that they were winning really helped the cause that their name kind of won a little bit with me too.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you can coordinate. You can coordinate a little bit more with their colors, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Woody the Duck popping in. The Revengers was awesome too. I like the Revengers.
I remember that one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Because it
Revengers
was
would have been cool.
Wild Aces. Yeah. Yep. I see Quantas Stigger's mom's in here.
I saw Keith Wainwright in here too.
Oh, what's up?
What up, Keith?
Love Keith.
Give Stickers one piece of advice. That's what his mom requested.
Keep making interceptions.
Uh,
I don't know if he needs our advice, man. He's
Yeah.
Give Stiggers. Listen, I think the fact that Stiggers hadn't played a lot, that's his only scratch. You know, him and Jordis are in that same like they don't have a lot of background, but they have showed that they've got some serious talent. He needs to all he needs to do is just get more reps. That dude's gonna be solid. He's really got a chance to play in other leagues. Seriously, he just needs more reps. No one knows who he is. That's
Right.
that's the only thing. You know, him and Jordis. Why is Jordis not somewhere right now? You know what I mean? It's like those guys. They don't have that digital resume like some of these guys. But
they're young, you know.
Yeah, they're young. Stiggers is a baller. Stiggers is going to be a baller.
Very cool.
Stiggers too. His honesty is so unlike a lot of guys you'll see, right? Because like when we were talking about Jamil, he was like, he's too fast. I got to work too hard to cover him, right? Like his honesty is so refreshing, almost to the point of like getting him in trouble. Right? Like he's too fast. I got to work too much. I don't want to play against him. Do you ever see that guy run? Like he was hilarious with that stuff. I love Stiggers. He's the best.
I want to know if his mom agrees with the honesty point. She would know about honesty. That's awesome.
Oh man, it's good.
All right, we got any more Discord questions?
Nope, that's it, Jeff. That's it. Right.
Well, you can hang out in the Discord, the Fan Control Discord, and on social media. We love making this show as much about what you want it to be. It is fan controlled, and we want to make it even more so. So please hit us up with questions. We want to bring fans on to discuss those questions. We want to make it completely fan controlled. Not just the title. You can always suggest titles for the show during the course of the show, and then we vote on it at the end. That is one way it is fan controlled, but we want the content to be fan controlled as well. So get in there, participate, engage. It's going to be fun.
Well said, Jeff.
Thank you. All right. We got a guest. We got a guest waiting in the wings. This is somebody I'm really excited to talk to. We got Coach Clem hanging out with us. Coach Clemons is hanging out backstage. Can we bring him in? There he is. Oh, he's muted.
What happened? There
He's
we
muted.
go. Well,
He's muted. There he is.
I'm muted.
There he is. Hello.
You didn't want to hear from me. You called me Coach Clem. You knew I was about to come back with some smart ass remark like, yo, who the hell you talking to? Like, It was going to be on immediately. Look, I'm here. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. You know, so I'll make sure
I love it. Do you not go by Coach Clem? Did I get that wrong?
No, I don't go by Coach Clem.
I wish
one of my players would call me Coach Clem. I would lose my mind. Coach Clem.
I was told that was what you went by. I apologize, sir.
I actually do go by Coach Clemons. Like that's
Coach Clemons.
It's not like a weird little thing where I just picked it up as like a moniker. I actually coach. I'm a legitimate coach right now. I just got off the field about 25 minutes ago. So no, you're fine. I'm just giving you a little bit of razzmatazz. So
I'll be honest.
You fit right in here. You're fit right in here. Everybody gives me the razzmatazz.
Hey,
man,
Coach.
what's up, man? How you doing?
Commissioner's muted now.
Everybody's muted.
This is awesome.
Commissioner, you're muted.
Over here. I'm just kidding.
Coach,
John, you were about to say something.
My bad. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? It's great to see you.
You too, dog. You too.
I'm going to take the blame for the Coach Clem because I read that in a PR thing that was given to me. So you know what, Coach? You yell at me, all right?
And then he'll yell at me. That's how it works.
I've got enough yelling to go around. It's okay. We can spread it around. I have major beef for the fans right now. I'm really here to give the fans the beef. Like,
I want to hear it.
Fan control. Guess what?
Yes.
We can blame the fans for stuff. It's awesome.
That's great. That's the
part that I think you guys missed the boat on last year in 2.0. You really should have been holding the fans' feet to the fire for some of these decisions that they made. It was some awful decisions made.
You know what, Coach? That's a great idea because we got a lot of heat. We was getting a lot of heat. Everything
they were bringing a lot of heat your way, and I was like, dude, that's you guys' fault. What are you doing? Like number one, how can we watch these games with these beautiful light displays that you have on? And you fans are out here putting together all these damn blue uniforms and super busy uniforms. Almost everybody looks the same. Like, I thought you were supposed to be original, fans. What happened?
Yeah, I love it.
You got a chance to design stuff yourself, and you made everybody look the same. Isn't that what you complain about from these other teams? You did the same thing they did. Like, come on.
People are suggesting that the show title is "Blame the Fans," which I love. That is a great show.
Hey, Coach is starting off with a great press.
I want to host that. I want to host that show. I need to be on that regularly.
Throw the fans under the bus.
Coach, you wrote probably the best article, column, editorial that anybody wrote about us all season when you came for 2.0. What really stuck out with you? What do you remember most from that weekend that you were there?
I can tell you, and again, I was in and out too. It was crazy because I came in that morning. I left early the next morning because I had to be back in Savannah. But what really stuck out to me was the legitimacy of the fan experience. I think that I was expecting to see some superficial, the fans aren't really involved like they say they are. And it was no, these people are really out here, to the point where I was like, yo, what are y'all doing? What are you doing?
It really is their fault.
It really is. When they were deciding to sit certain people, I'm like, why would you sit them? What are you doing? Nothing's better than going into a playoffs with all of the continuity going. If anything, I'm not sitting quarterbacks, and letting them just have a full week off, and now they got to come back the week later without any kind of polish going into a win or go home game. What are you dudes doing? What? I know you think it's a great idea, but that was a point where I felt like the fans did exactly what regular teams do. And we kill them for regular team stuff, and we go, that doesn't make any sense. And then you turned around and you did it, and I was like, oh my gosh, fans, get the memo. This does not work. There's a reason why. By the way, there's a reason why the teams look at history. The teams that come from the wild card weekend, so many of those teams end up winning. Why? Because they're rolling.
Yeah.
That team that got that week off, and then they also rested their starters like week 17 or now week 18 or 19 or whatever it is now, because the NFL doesn't know how to like keep these things together. Those guys come in so much more like unprepared. Or not, I shouldn't even say unprepared. They just don't come in as crisp. You know what I'm talking about.
No, and you just said it as crisp. Yeah, because
it's the crispness of the game.
You need those reps. You need those reps. I was getting back to Stiggers and Jordan. You need reps to be noticed and be seen and all that. But he's completely right. Sitting guys when they're not getting that cohesiveness as an offense and as a defense, that matters a lot, man.
Look at college football. You have 3.5 weeks from the last game until the national title, till like the first playoff.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Right?
Crazy.
So
you bring up a really good point, though, Coach, because I think a lot of the fans want to emulate what they see at the highest level, and they want to feel like they're being smart, like the premier coaches in the NFL. Yeah. When they have an opportunity to actually decide it differently, and try things that maybe, those guys who are more worried about retaining their jobs wouldn't be able to do.
So I'm I don't mind getting in trouble because I'm me. NFL coaches are pussies. Let's be real about it. NFL coaches are scary. Yeah. That's why when you see somebody decide, I'm going to go for it on 4th down, or I'm going to go for the 2-point conversion instead of going for the field goal, even though all the metrics says, hey, listen, if I can get 3 yards in a cloud of dust, why can't I pick up a 2-point conversion from 2 yards out?
Right.
At least half the time.
Right.
In order to make it compare. Like, these coaches are scared to death because they don't want to lose a job that's only one of 32.
Yeah.
And they're not thinking in them. And in my mind, I'm going, you're going to lose that job anyway.
Yeah.
You're going to lose. If you look at it outside of Mike Tomlin and Belichick.
Yes.
Who's keeping their job? Andy Reid? That's about it. Come on. So these guys are going to lose your job anyway. You've got 2 to 3 years at max to get it right, or else you're out of there. You're going to get your money anyway. If they fire you, you still get paid full out. It's not like you play football and you only get paid until you play. So throw caution to the wind, man. Let it go. And for me to watch fans turn around and do the same thing, I was really disappointed watching those fan-controlled games early on in the season, and then the late season moves. You fans were terrible. They're not going to tell you because they want to retain you as fans. I don't have to worry about this thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at Gene Clemons on Twitter. You got something to say to me? Come say it. It's cool. You guys were awful.
Sunkiss the God wants to draft you. Sunkiss the God said, "Can fans draft coaches next year? I want to grab Clemons."
Hey, listen. Hey, Sunkiss the God, I'm here. I'm here for you, my guy. Anytime, my girl, my guy, whichever it is, I'm here for you. We can make some better decisions. Let's throw some caution to the wind.
Coach, what does your team think of your coaching style? You're currently a high school football coach, correct? Mm-hmm. You're always going forward on 4th, big 2-point conversion guy. I mean, you sound like you don't care.
I don't. and it's gotten me in trouble. And you've got to remember, so I'm 42 years old. It's not like I'm 26. So the fact that I came through the era of 3-a-days when I played in college, and you had that first practice and then that noon, 1 o'clock, all running practice, and then the evening practice, that's what I came through. I came through that as a player. Yeah. As a coach, when I first began coaching, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. We're literally beating our kids down only to turn around and try to play a game on Fridays. Yeah. So slowly but surely, because again, I'm coming up through a bunch of coaches who have an old school mentality. Mm-hmm. I'm slowly but surely trying to change the the thought process so that when it's my turn to be the head guy, I'm able to do that. But that comes with like pressure, right? Yeah. I'm taking over bad teams when I take over teams because I'm young. So every head coaching job that I've had outside of maybe one, I took over a team that was a rebuild job. And then when I got to got an opportunity as a head coach at a school that wasn't necessarily like a rebuild job, they had just graduated 20-something seniors and we were going through a pandemic.
Yeah.
So like I took a lot of shots. I took a lot of arrows. Long story short, I'm not the head coach there anymore. I'm the defensive coordinator, and right now my defense barely gives up points. You know what I'm saying?
What is your
I'm an offensive guy too? So
well, Coach, and that's interesting you said that. What is the difference? Do you think it is from being the head coach to the defensive coordinator? What is the big difference?
Well, the one thing that I would say that's different for the head coach or for the coordinator, you don't have to worry about any of the outside stuff. You don't have to be concerned with any outside stuff.
Gotcha.
As a coordinator, my job is to coordinate the offense or to coordinate the defense. Blank, period, end. On the field. Now, off the field, I'm trying to make sure that these young boys are becoming men because that's my ultimate mission as a coach, right? But as far as football goes, I don't have to worry about anything else except for the defense. I don't have to worry about parents. Only time I get thrown into a parent meeting is if someone had a specific gripe with me. And again, when you're not giving up a whole lot of points, it's kind of hard to have a gripe.
Yeah.
Right. So as long as my team, my side of the ball is doing their thing, I'm pretty much left alone.
You're like, remember the Titans, Coach.
Yeah, you worry about your defense, Yost. Like
yes.
That's it. And but what I also think is important about being a coordinator, and this is actually going to be in a book that I'm actually writing right now. It's called The Head Coach's Guide to Being an Assistant Coach.
I love it.
Remember that everything you do is a reflection of the head coach. I don't actually take any heat when the defense is bad. The head coach still has to take the heat if the defense is bad publicly. Now the head coach is going to come to me and say, "Hey man, that game plan was terrible." But if the defense is bad, the head coach still has to eat that. He has to shoulder that load.
Yeah.
So my number one job is to do everything I can to put that man or woman in the best light. Because when it's my turn to be the head guy, I want somebody to do that to me as well. I want someone to do everything possible to make me look good, understanding that it's a trickle-down effect. If my head coach looks good, I look good. And ultimately, if that head coach gets a better job or if we're successful as a team, I'm going to be able to reap the benefits from that. That to me is the difference. The head coach has to worry about all of the stuff on the outside, all of the superficial things. I only have to worry about defense and how that's going to look for the head guy.
That's impressive.
Coach,
I love it.
Go ahead.
I just got a text from somebody that watched the show, and he says, "You're our Max Kellerman. You're the FCF Max Kellerman. You're just coming in hot at the fans." Which listen.
I hope that means I'm smart because he's extremely intelligent. Like he's an intelligent, informative dude. But he does come off the hip.
Yeah, he does come off the. Hey, listen. I mean, I don't think I've ever thought before I've spoken before, which is got me in trouble here and there. But I will say. Your outlook on how you make a head coach look good, you can't make a head coach look bad, is like the Bill Belichick guide to success, right? Every time one of his coordinators goes head coach, they always come back. They always come back. He's the greatest coach of other coaches out there, proving the fact that, like, stay in the Belichick tree. Listen, I don't like the guy. Am I jealous of the Patriots' success? Of course I am. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm a Mike Tomlin guy. But Mike Tomlin's coaching tree is the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. He's just got a bunch of assistants that are still there. They can't get out of anywhere.
That's the thing, is that you don't get a lot of assistants off the Mike Tomlin tree because a lot of people don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Right.
And
there's a shelf life on how long you can work for Nick Saban.
Yeah.
There's a shelf life for how long in a row you can work for Bill Belichick. So they may come back, but that's a hard existence. That's a hard life.
I go back to an even thicker root than Belichick, and I'd say Bill Parcells, because I was at that beginning where it was on one staff: Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, Al Groh, Charlie Weiss, Romeo, Pepper Johnson, Steve Sweatman, who is still in the special teams.
You got original Giants.
Yeah, there were 9 head coaches on one coaching staff that came out of that route. Just imagine what comes out.
Amazing.
So,
yeah, and even
do we count Weiss and Romeo since really?
I mean, it's Notre Dame and
probably never. Both of those guys should have probably never been head coaches. Like Romeo Crennel should have probably been a career assistant.
100%.
Charlie Weiss, come on now, stop it.
I mean, Romeo Crennel.
Eric Mangini was under. He was defensive assistant coordinator underneath Bill Belichick at New York Jets.
Matt Patricia came back and forth too.
Even
Josh Daniels,
what's his name on Detroit right now on Hard Knocks, was talking about studying under Parcells to become as a player moving up to coach. Isn't that what he said on Hard Knocks? Am I crazy?
I don't know. I haven't watched Hard Knocks in years, so
I thought
you live Hard Knocks, Coach. You live Hard Knocks.
Oh my gosh, yeah. By the time I get home, the last thing I want to see is
more
like frivolous football talk. Like I'm all for the real stuff though. I like it.
All right, so Sunkiss the God has asked, what's Clemens' #1 tip to help fans not be idiots next season?
Great question to end on.
Good question. So I'll give the fans this. They've made offensive and defensive line a priority, right? They've made that a priority. They've almost been forced to make that a priority, based off of the way in which it's been structured.
Yeah,
I would say the #1 thing to make sure is to understand that continuity is the utmost importance in football. And so the fact that you get to make some shifts and adjustments, it might sound good on paper, but what's that going to do to the continuity of the team? And nothing should ever disrupt the continuity of a well-run unit. So like bringing T.O. in on a trade, that sounds good. But now there's a mindset that you have to get T.O. the ball, right? Because you traded for him. And why would you trade for somebody that you're not going to get the ball to? So that's great. But now you've messed up the continuity with the quarterback and the other guys because he's got to force the ball to T.O. now. And Uncle's out there doing his thing, but these other people are going to be around, and they deserve that shine. They deserve that shine. They only have so many targets. When you start messing with the targets of those guys, it's going to do something to your chemistry within the team. So that's what I would say. Just understand that continuity is important. And once you find a combination that works, you got to try to ride that combination as much as possible.
Coach Gene Clemons, ladies and gentlemen, bringing the knowledge. What a great guest. We got to have you back on, man. We got to have you back on if you're willing. That would be great.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here.
I've got more stuff. By the way, Stigger, stop telling people are too fast. You're on a short field, dude. You can't cover on a short field. What are you going to do on 100 yards?
Fire.
Nobody has to know if you don't tell them.
That's right. Thanks, Coach. It was awesome talking to you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, fellas. Camille, I appreciate you, man.
Man, that was a great last comment, boy. I tell you, I'm going to have you on the corner when we get the season started again. Bro.
Hey, we're around. We're always around.
At Gene Clemons on social media. You can find him there. Thanks for being here, Coach. Have a good one.
And see, you need that, though.
That guy's fire.
You need that, though. You need that though. Like I think he was completely right because this. As we were building this thing, we took a lot of heat, and we should have because we stepped into the funnel, right? But we never pointed the finger on some of the stuff that we were on the side like, what do they do? Wait, hold up. Like that, a lot of those times happen too. being there in the stadium. But the fans were, they did what they did. The trades. We were there at the trades and the drafts, and
we should get. This is like the Coach Clemons during the during the week. I just got a text. I was thinking pretty much the same thing. Is let's get Coach Clemons involved and start breaking down some plays and just yelling at the fans.
That's it.
Clemons lemons.
You know what? Because you know why we don't. It doesn't need to be Sean. Coach Liotta does such a great job with with putting the product on the field and structuring the field and the plays and the call. I see how much hard work he does with wanting them to call the right plays, right?
Yes.
So now you have somebody on the back end, good cop, bad cop. You got Coach Clemons coming in.
I love it.
Hard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it. I think that's a great idea.
Man, Coach Clemons started, and hey, the good part's in here. I haven't seen the good part in a minute. Great to have him in the chat. There's Coach Clemons getting a lot of pushback from the fans, and that is the passion we like.
Point.
That is the passion we like.
That is the passion we like.
Lemons, baby.
Let me tell you something, Jeff. I used to have 3-day practices for a swim team. All right.
Wow. That's a lot of swimming in one day.
A lot of swimming.
It sounds refreshing.
A lot of water in your face, guys. A
lot of water, Coach. A lot of water.
A lot of water. All right. Speaking of passion, there's nothing we're more passionate about here than trivia. Am I right, Josh McCouga?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Let's get to it. Let's
go. Woody the Duck. Welcome to the show.
Hey,
here he is.
Man,
Vince. Woody the Duck.
What the duck?
Do you have is that a QR code behind you?
Yeah. That's the QR code.
It's the giant QR code.
It's the sticker.
That's amazing.
It is the sticker from the end zone.
Wait, is that the call to play QR?
That is the sticker from the end zone.
Epic. You were there on the last championship game, correct?
Yep. I was there with all the pocket aces.
I love it.
Is that a frame of it, or is that just like a piece of box?
No, that is the sticker on the back side is mine. My sticker from the game. I just put it up there because I don't have my game room set up, so I just put it in my room.
That's
incredible.
I had to support it.
Woody the Duck.
I love it. That's amazing.
So, Woody, we wanted to interview you for a little while before we went into trivia, but as per usual in this show, we're running behind just a little bit. But tell the people just a little bit about yourself. Super fan, obviously a Bored Ape fan, former Wild Aces fan. You got your Wild Aces hat and the Bored Apes. It's kind of a shame that the Bored Apes didn't just embrace the colors of the Wild Aces, so that all those Wild Aces gear could be then worn in tandem with the Bored Apes. But I digress.
Yeah. Well, I got in late, or actually I got in before the season one, but I didn't get into the community really until the end of the season one. I was calling every plays, but as Greg Miller had his fan base, so I didn't get to call the plays most of the time until the end of the season. I got into Discord, met all those guys. Off season, got into the whole ramp up of the season. Was in with them, diehard Wild Aces. Then as you said, the shenanigans with the should have been Stars, and we kind of revolted, went to the Apes.
Revolution.
Oh yeah.
And here you are.
I went to week 3 with my family, brought them along. We made a road trip from Missouri.
That's amazing.
And then had to come back for the championship. Info Arcade and I got in the car, drove all the way down.
What did you think of that live experience in Atlanta?
Every time I watch a replay or anything, I'm like, is it season yet? I'm ready to go back. I'm going to drive. I don't care.
Yeah,
I tell everybody that, Woody. I'm like, man, the broadcast.
I mean, watching it at home, it's one thing, and it's so much fun. And then you go there, and it is just, like I have goosebumps thinking about it. It is so much fun.
Me too, man. I miss it. I miss it.
Yeah, I do too. Well, we got hoops coming up. Big announcement Wednesday of next week or whatever the 14th is. Is that Wednesday? Yeah, that's Wednesday. Thank you. I have dates in my mind, but not days. And on that Wednesday, the YouTube of this will be launching this week as well. All right, Woody, you ready for some trivia? It's you versus the commish. It's you versus the commish. The third round will be a Jeffrey-based judged round. So here we go. The first category is Hollywoody the Duck. All right, we're gonna alternate questions here. We're gonna alternate questions. These questions are all about people named Woody. All right, here we go. There we go. Woody Herman played the jazz clarinet. Woody the Duck, true or false? Woody Herman played the jazz clarinet.
True.
That is true. Give him the point. Give him the point. All right, Ray Austin. Here we go. Your first one. Woody Austin, no relation, won 4 times on the PGA Tour. True or false?
False.
Oh, that's true. He won 4 times on the PGA Tour, 11 times professionally, most recently, the 2013 Sanderson Farms Championship. All right, it's 1-0, Woody the Duck. Here we go, Woody the Duck. Your next question. Woody Harrelson's dad was a mafia hitman. True or false?
True.
That's true. Give him the points.
What?
2-0. Yep.
Oh my God.
All right. Ray Austin, here we go. The commish. Question 4. Woody Shaw played his jazz trumpet so hard he broke his cheekbone. True or false?
False.
That is false. But he did play the jazz trumpet. He played the jazz trumpet. All right, here we go. That's 1 point. 2-1, Woody the Duck. Woody the Duck, here we go. Woody Woodward played left field for the Yankees in the movie Major League.
I've actually never seen the movie.
What?
I know.
Never seen Major League?
I'm gonna say false.
That is false. He actually played shortstop in real life for the Cincinnati Reds. All right.
I knew the name sounded familiar, so I'm like,
There you go. All right, 3-1, Woody the Duck. Ray Austin, your next question. Woody Allen movies are the worst.
True. No.
That's true. Look them up. True. 3-2, Woody the Duck. Here we go. Woody the Duck. Woody Harper was the tallest center in the history of Kansas basketball.
I'm a Mizzou fan, so I don't even look at Kansas. So I'm gonna say false.
He got it right. I just made up that guy's name. All right. Here we go. It's 4-2, Woody the Duck. He's on a roll. He's undefeated. Ray, Woodrow Wilson Woolline Woody Strode played for the LA Rams in 1946.
That sounds about right. That's
True. It's true. It is. Ray got it. He got it. The man's name, Woodrow Wilson Woolwine Strode, a.k.a. Woody Strode. Unbelievable.
He
All right.
He played wingman.
He ran a 9.640.
He was an actor as well, Ray. He was an actor as well.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. All right, Woody the Duck. Woodridge Woody Brown invented the modern catamaran.
We'll go with true.
That is true. Give him the points.
What is the modern catamaran?
I don't know.
Differentiated from the ancient catamaran?
Well, Jeff, sometimes back in the day, Vesuvius exploded. You got to get out on your catamaran. Lava. Got him.
Oh, man.
All right, and finally, Ray Austin. It's 5-3. Woody the Duck went undefeated in this first round. Tommy French Jr. voiced Howard the Duck in 1986.
True. Yes.
Oh, that is false.
Oh, come on.
Chip Zien voiced Howard the Duck. All right, after 10 questions, it is 5-3, Woody the Duck, as we roll into the second category. Based on, sort of, not really, Woody the Duck's favorite NFL player of all time is who, Woody?
That would be Dante Hall.
Dante Hall, one of the greatest returners of the football.
Returner, Kansas City.
Yeah.
I'm 5'7", so I like that 5'8" guy.
Yep.
And I'm from Missouri, so Kansas City.
Boom. Dante, we're calling this category the Dante Hall of Fame. I was going to just do a bunch of Dante Hall facts, but instead I went, is this an Ink and Toner episode that I created, or is this a title of a Franklin and Bash episode? Okay, here we go. Ray, we start with you. Falcon's Nest. Is it Franklin and Bash or Ink and Toner?
Franklin and Bash.
That is correct. Give them the points. 5-4. All right, Woody, here we go. Last Train to Snarksville. Is that Ink and Toner or Franklin?
That's an Ink and Toner.
Oh, it's an Ink and Toner classic. Season 2, Episode 3, The Last Train to Snarksville. All right, here we go. Kamish, Coffee and cream.
Oh, that's definitely a ink and toner.
No, that's Franklin and Bash. It's the old switcheroo. 6-4, Woody the Duck. Here we go. Question 4 for Woody. Dead and alive?
What was it? Franklin and Bash? Is that what it was?
That is Franklin and
I
Bash.
couldn't even remember what the show name was.
There you go.
Oh, man.
7-4. Commish. Shoot to thrill.
Franklin and Bash.
That is. Give them the points. 7-5. Woody the Duck. Gone with the Sin.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh. I'm doing ink and toner.
Oh, it's an ink and toner classic. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Wait. Who's naming these ink and toner episodes?
Me. I'm naming it.
Gone with the Sin is when
That's why they're so good.
that's when you guys went down to the south to investigate that that murder on the plantation.
Correct.
There has to be one called Gin and Juice.
Gin and for sure. All right. Question 7 to the commish. Black and blue and shred all over.
Ink and toner.
Oh, yeah. Shred that paper straight out of ink and toner. All right. 8-6. Woody the Duck, Django and Rossi.
Ink and toner.
No, Franklin and
Oh.
Bash. Here's a chance for the commish to catch up.
All right.
The Bangover.
Hangover.
Ink and toner.
No, it's Franklin and Bash. Yes.
How?
The
I gotta
Bangover.
watch this show, man.
Yeah. And finally, Woody the Duck, Shoe killed Roger Babbitt.
Oh, if that's not ink and toner, what in the world?
That is an ink and toner classic. It's score 9-6 as we head into the Jeff Judgment round. Jeff Judgment round. These are what I'm calling fan-controlled whoops. These are fan-controlled hoops catchphrases
I love
as
it.
written by me. So, Jeff, you're going to hold your thumbs up. I'm going to ask Kamish if you think Jeff likes it. If he doesn't like it, you get the point. If you guys agree, Woody the Duck, same thing. You get to judge all of these. Jeff, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Fan-controlled hoops. No blood. It might still be a foul. Does he like it, Woody? Do you think he likes it? He likes it.
You said yes?
He said yes.
I
Oh, he
did.
does like it. He does
I'm
like
glad.
it. All right. 10-6. 10-6.
I'm getting blown away. I can
Commish.
get this one. Let's go.
Commish. Fan-controlled hoops. A swish in the matrix. Does Jeff
Oh,
like
a swish in the Matrix.
it? Yes.
Yes.
He likes it.
Dude,
Jeff does like it. There we go. 10-8. Is it 10-8 or 10-7? 10-8. We'll call it 10-8. Here we go. Woody the Duck. Fan-controlled hoops. Alley-oops-a daisy.
I love it. I don't care if he doesn't. I love it.
Jeff hates it.
Oh,
He
I
does
love
it. All right. Kamish can catch up. Here we go. Kamish. Fan-controlled hilps.
Yep.
Fan-controlled hoops. No flopping. You're adults.
Yes, he likes it.
He does like it. Oh, it's a catch up. 10-9. Woody, here you go.
Not good.
Fan controlled hoops. Hey, James Naismith, were you really a doctor?
No.
He doesn't like it. No, he doesn't like it. He's agreed. 11-9. Back to the commission. Only a few more questions. Here we go. Fan controlled hoops. It's like the Michael Jordan flu game, but without the viral load.
From the laugh, I'll say yes.
Jeff likes it. He does.
That might
11
be my favorite one, actually.
All right, Woody, here we go, baby. Fan controlled hoops. Swish, swish, bish.
No.
Jeff? He hates it. He hates it. 12-10. 12-10. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, man.
All right, two more.
Switch, bitch. That's good. I like that. That's good.
Fan controlled hoops. A dunka burning love.
Yep.
Okay. He does. John likes it. 12-11. 12-11
tonight, bro. You're on fire tonight.
All right, Woody. If you get this correct, Ray cannot come back. You are the winner. Here we go. Fan controlled hoops. Dropping sage, rosemary, and dimes.
Yes, absolutely.
A good Simon and Garfunkel reference is good in my book.
And there it is, Woody the Duck, your trivia winner for the day.
I expected to get 2 right the whole time.
Oh my golly. Oh,
That's the
funny.
beauty of fan-controlled trivia. Woody the Duck, a Pocket Aces Board 8 Football Club fan. Wait till the fan-controlled hoops announcement this week when we can start talking about fan-controlled hoops teams and who you're going to be a fan of there in fan-controlled hoops.
And that's the fun thing is I couldn't care less about basketball, but I'm so excited for fan-controlled hoops. Like,
Boom.
that's the thing that
There you
makes
go.
it so much fun.
Let's
Wednesday,
That's
all
awesome.
the deets will be dropped, or many of the deets.
go. A lot of deets. Yeah.
Thank you, Woody the Duck, for being
Thank
here.
you so much.
We'll see you soon,
Woody.
buddy.
You guys did
See you
amazing
soon. Thanks for
things.
hanging out in chat always and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. And if you're in chat right now, you can last chance to throw in some title suggestions for what we are called next week. The poll will be going up momentarily, but we do have one big thing we need to do before we get out of here, fellas.
We
And it's
do.
not
Yes,
just
we
to
do.
name the show.
Yeah.
Tonight, the NFL returns. And while it is not fan controlled, and that is a major flaw, it does promise to be a pretty exciting evening if you're into sports. And we got the first week of the NFL season. We are going to do what we did last year. We're going to have a competition to pick the winners of all of the night games. So that is the Thursday night game, the Sunday night game, and the Monday night game each week. And we're going to put in our picks. You can play along with us. Maybe in the Discord. Throw in your picks before the games start. See if you can outguess us and get a better winning percentage over the course of the season. Here are the matchups we're looking at. Tonight's big marquee matchup with the reigning Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams against the Buffalo Bills, hosting the Buffalo Bills. And we got the Sunday night game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against your Dallas Cowboys, America. And and then the Monday night game, a real big one here where I live in Colorado, in the Denver area. Massive game. The Denver Broncos at the Seattle Seahawks. The battle of who loves Russell Wilson more. So, Ray, who you got? Rams and Bills, Bucks and Cowboys, Broncos and Seahawks.
Oh,
I'm writing these down.
I'm gonna go Rams. I'm gonna go Cowboys because my boy Turp. I'm a Cowboys fan now. I am actually going to say this. I am a Cowboys fan because of Turp now.
It's Turp'n time.
It's Turp'n time.
And I'm going with the Broncos because I think Russell Wilson and Sierra, they look good in orange, man.
As nice as a guy
looks
as
good
Gino's,
in $256 million is what he looks good in.
I mean, damn.
Getting all that money, he can now afford extra security at his kids' youth soccer games. That is a real thing. I went to a youth soccer game. Russell Wilson's kids were there, and they had security. All right, here we go.
Right.
We have Patrick's picks in here somewhere. I believe. Oh, here they go. Oh no, he didn't send up.
I sent my picks because I wasn't sure I was going to be here. I went with Buffalo, Dallas, and Denver. So I'm going Bills, Bucks, Broncos. All the B. I'm going all B.
B's.
Bills.
No, I'm sorry. I went Bills, Cowboys, Broncos. I didn't go all B.
Bills, boys.
Bills, boys. Right, there you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Swish, swish, bish.
Swish, swish.
That's our show title.
Is that what won?
Yeah, that's what
won. It won.
Damn, I think my favorite one was a swish in the Matrix, but what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm going Bills. I think this is the year of Josh Allen. I think the Bills finally win a Super Bowl this year.
Wow.
I you guys are all going Cowboys. I think I have to go the other way around.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Blasphemous. That's blasphemous against
I know, and I want to root for Turp, but if we get Turpin on here, he can at least come at me and be like, "Josh, you're an idiot. You should have picked us week 1." And then if
I'm gonna tell him you said that too, Turp.
Thank you. If the Seahawks win with Geno Smith, Russell Wilson crawls into a cave underneath that airport where everybody says there's some sort of like apocalyptic something in Denver airport, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
He'll live there from then on. So I have to take the Broncos here.
All right.
And then should we just pick for Patrick? Oh no, fans can pick for Patrick.
Yeah.
Fans. Pick for Patrick.
And Josh, Tennessee Vols play the Pittsburgh this.
They do. They play the Panthers.
I just thought about it.
Oh, you guys should put a little
gentlemanly
baloney on that one.
We need a little gentleman something.
Yeah, a little sandwich bet. Something.
Yeah. Week 1 of fan controlled hoops. Week one, game 1 of fan controlled hoops. That like whatever, anything that you like ask, like, hey Josh, I need a drink. I have to run and go get it. I'm like your personal
that's
servant.
already the case, Josh.
That already happened.
That's already the dynamic.
How about this one? If Tennessee wins, I have to be Ray's hype man. Like everywhere he goes, like, hey, Ray's here, Ray's here.
We got to do it. I love it.
Okay. Oh man.
You have the 17. We're 24, so you're up to win. So
I mean, both two good teams. That ACC got a little flavor this year.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. Pick for Patrick, real quick, fans. First game, Bills or Rams? Pick for Patrick.
I mean, he still lives in LA, right? So maybe you should pick the Rams.
Probably go Rams.
Yeah. He's out on assignment this week and next, I believe. He's okay. So he
hates the Cowboys with a passion.
Hates the Cowboys. Yeah. So he'll pick the Bucks. He loves Tom Brady, big Tom Brady guy. Yeah. And just to go against us, he's going to pick the Seahawks.
Yeah,
because he likes Washington
and he hates R&B music, obviously. But
correct.
All right, there you go. We're going to be doing that every week. Hopefully, you all watching will get in the Discord, make your own picks, and we can see if you are smarter than we are, or prove that you are, because it's obvious that we're not that smart.
Or you can be like Coach Clemons, you be like, nah, that was some bullshit.
Exactly.
You're all a bunch of idiots, and I'm going to tell you about it.
I hope that from now on he goes by Coach Clem, because that's pretty rad. I hope we started that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Again, next week, a huge one, because that hoops info. We're gonna step you through it. We're gonna go crazy and get all hyped on the hoops action. Fan control hoops coming soon.
Hey Jeff, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I'm loath to miss it. I love hanging out with you guys, and I love hanging out with the fans. We'll be back next week. Until then, power to the fans.
Power to the fans.
Power to the fans.